Welcome to this week's OK at Work with myself, Sarah Sawyer, my colleague Russell Berger with attorneys at Offit Kurman. And today we are talking about just as we wrap up towards the end of the year, it's a time where everyone's reviewing their policies and procedures. Maybe we're doing trainings for employees, just thinking ahead, reflecting on the year that we're closing out and looking forward to moving to the year ahead in 2026. And a big part of that, I know that's come up for my clients and for us as an organization, even at Offit Kurman also, is just to say, all right, this is a good time of year to double check, make sure we got our trainings. I know we do security training and those types of things, and giving people refreshers on policies. Because obviously we always talk about on OK at Work that policies are only as good as their implementation and people knowing about them and following them. So it's a good time of the year for a little bit of a checkup. And I say checkup because also it's the flu season right now. Lots of germs floating around offices. There's some things that as we close out the year and head into the new one, that it's a good opportunity for people to be looking at, Russell.
Yeah, I agree. I think this isn't a heavy lift. In most cases, you probably already have these policies drafted, or they're in your handbook, or you've got separate one-off policies for them. But it's more just a good time to get your compliance ducks in a row as we wrap up the year. Have you done the required harassment trainings if you've got employees in states that require that kind of training? Have you done the trainings that your insurance company requires or likes to say? Have you done cybersecurity training, which your insurance company may require and is certainly a good idea? Have you reminded employees of these policies, of best practices, of the right rules, of proper protocol for if they're calling out sick? Who do you call into? What's the right number? How do you reach the right person for your department to let them know that you're out? That sort of thing.
You see a lot more of that this time of year as well. And I alluded to it being like flu season, COVID season, germ season. Kids are back in school. People are gathering, obviously, for Thanksgiving and for the holidays. So people might need to make a lot more use of these policies during this time of year. People are gathering in the office spaces. There's leftover food and things from various celebrations that everyone may have their hands in.
Yeah, we're not in COVID times, thankfully. We should feel comfortable getting together and spending time together. But also, from an operational standpoint, we want to be cognizant of germs and those sorts of things. We don't want to make it worse. As we said many times during the COVID era, probably a good time to get rid of the communal pretzel jar and never bring it back. I still stand by that recommendation. But yeah, like it's fine to gather, obviously, but let's be smart about it, not reckless.
Sometimes you might still end up having to address some of these things with individuals as things might happen in different behaviors that happen in an office place. But to the extent that you can get ahead of those things and be very broad and just making sure that folks are aware of policies and procedures, that's always preferable. And we're always for proactivity here. I think it's a good time to be proactive on these topics.
Yeah, yeah. Just a reminder, we have this policy. FYI, you should follow it.
All right. Thanks, Russell. See you next time.
Thanks, Sarah.